Why is it important to perform live, and like, what's the difference between you and most rappers that are out right now?
Ah, the importance of rocking it live is that's where hip hop started, is rocking it in the clubs over a DJ in dance clubs. Not that I do club music, but that's a whole other facet of this. Is anyone can record a track and flow nice over multiple takes and so on and so forth in the studio. But I mean, it's those big dudes that are nice on CD and can rock it live. I'm trying to do both. And plus, man, that fucking rush of being up on a stage and having people know your lyrics, and we bring a real high energy,
High energy show
fucking
to the
crazy,
crowd.
running around screaming. I mean, that's what we do. We rock pretty hard when we rock live. One thing that does separate me from a lot of the dudes out here is I mean my message. I'm the only dude locally at least that rocks political shit. Um, as well as I mean there's a very small collection of dudes coming out right now that get this shit off the internet.
Why do you think that is?
I think hip hop right now is more isolated than it's ever been. It's more accessible, but then again, it's more isolated. It's more accessible because it's cheaper to have a studio. Everything's digital. It's you can market yourself to anyone around the world, literally through MySpace, Facebook, SoundClick. I mean that's fine. I'm not gonna knock that, but there's a lot of different points to this, man. You gotta be nice live with this. People gotta see you and touch you, and that's important to me, man. I'm a showman. I try and be.
No, I meant, why do you think it is that you're the only ones spitting that conscious?
Um, don't get me
Political.
wrong. I mean, there may be someone else that's rocking political shit, but a it's a tough thing to turn other people onto. Not a lot of dudes wanna go in that fashion. A lot of dudes want to talk about balling or drugs or whatever. I mean, generic shit. Uh,
Fear of breaking
yeah, I mean,
barrier
it's a very.
demographics.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a very small market. I mean, my shit is so almost extreme in a way that you cut Republicans out, you cut independents out, you cut all. I mean, my shit's very liberal, very socially conscious. So right away, the market just reduced itself 4 times before I even wrote the track. You know what I mean? So, but it's important to me to. I want to have music that says something. I want to write tracks that kind of tell the story of what the world's going through right now, what we all been going through for the past 8, 10, 25, fucking 50 years. I mean, if someone has to say it, and I kind of feel like that's where I fit in. I've always been fascinated with with political activism and political oriented bands. Uh, kind of toss all that shit in together. It's all about just challenging the system and the world around you. Not to sound corny, but that's kind of what I like to do. I like to push that envelope. And to me, it's not really about selling records with this shit. It's kind of like if I can get one person to kind of think a little bit differently at the very least and kind of question why some of this shit goes down how it goes down, and it's worth it to me. Um,
Comes full circle that way.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's I know who influenced me, and I know what I like. I don't expect everybody to like it, but I kind of do this for me, and I do it so that the people who don't have a voice, that don't have a talent, that don't rap or aren't involved with music or radio or poetry, it's kind of like, damn, all right, that dude is saying what the fuck I'm thinking right now. That's kind of with the political aspect. Also, I just like being a fucking smartass. That's me. I like to make people uncomfortable. That's uh, that's just me. I think people take themselves way too fucking seriously and don't laugh enough at themselves and at the situations they in. So
So how many tracks we looking at on your album?
right now there's gonna be 14 to 16. We're trying to I'm in the process of recording it, and getting it mixed, and all the writing is done. But I'm aiming for 45 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes no skits, no fucking none of that shit. Just straight tracks.
How many tracks?
14 to 16. We're trying to figure out what's making the album, what's
narrowing
not.
it down right now.
Some of the tracks I'm gonna have left are gonna be mixtape tracks, which doesn't mean that they're any better or any worse. It's just
And some will be live tracks too.
different points of my writing, different points. I'm trying to have something that kind of moves fluidly.
So where can we hear you now? Like, are you on anything? Are you in rotation anywhere? Are you...
Right now we have "Live Out in Peace," which was the first single, is out in rotation on WBIX on Sunday nights 9 to 11. It's an AM station. I know it was on, I want to say, a month and a half ago. I'm not sure if it's back in rotation there. We've sent demos out to local radio stations, ERS, things along those lines. I haven't heard anything as far as that goes. I put an EP out about 2 months ago in December. Yeah, December.
5 tracks.
Just a 5-track something to put in people's hands. Kind of like a little tease to the full length. Also, I mean, like every other MC out here, I got a MySpace. MySpace.com/speakyourrhyme, YOUR. You can peep the tracks there. If you want to wait to hear me in April, it'll be worth the wait. MySpace just kills the fucking quality of the tracks. Top of the CD, you also may have seen or will see or may fucking own one of these. These things have gone viral ever since we started, before we even had a record. There's probably a couple hundred of these out around the area. If you have one, send me a picture. We'll put it on the site. But we have t-shirts for sale throughout the live shows or through the MySpace. $12 or a donation. Anything to help. One-sided. Ladies, we got ladies sizes. We got big dude sizes. We got little dude sizes. Those are t-shirts.